You have compassed this mountain long enough, moving around in circle, struggle but no success, busy but no result. Lord, likapakas katodia, imparata nagadiza, eleperua nagadishana, ariatana, kaya nakatosidia. Everywhere you are that is polluted, everywhere you are that is polluted, the Lord will bring you out of the place.
My name is Rotimi Lufoye, and I've come this morning to say thank you, Jesus, for his goodness, for his mercies, for his faithfulness, specifically over my career. Some years back, I was on this altar to give the testimony of how God promoted me. That's slightly after COVID had ended, and it was over a 2-year period from my last promotion where we hadn't done much due to COVID, but God still did the miracle and gave me this wonderful promotion. That was in 2021. Recently, there had been a lot happening in my office. I work in a financial institution. And the job had gotten to a point because of my promotion where things had to be done. There was no way I could avoid doing this or doing that. But then, with the promotion I had, I wasn't a regional manager. I report to a regional manager. I also had a team that was also working with me because I was in between. I was deputizing also for the regional manager. So at some point, I could either allow my regional manager to take the heat, or I push what comes to me to the team. I just delegate the task. I felt at that point that, yes, I've gotten to a level where whatever happens, I'm fine. But in the middle of this year, the pressure on the job started, and we had a change in management. We had a new managing director, new executive director, head of business that changed, and we had to go to Lagos for a fiscal meeting. Now, these meetings are usually a bit intense. For people who have been in banking careers, they know how MPRs and strategy sessions can be. This was a combination of both. And the organization, or who was doing what, they asked that the opening be put out there and everybody should apply. So it means both internally, you could apply for that role if you're qualified for it, and externally also, you could also put in your application. I was not okay with it at all because I felt now this is competition. I told the guys I was working with I wasn't going to apply. Let me just be where I am. If they bring in a new regional head, it's not going to be too much pressure for me. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. I was just basically angry. But as God will have it again, one of the services, Daddy, that professor has spoken into our lives and told us to pick our letters, my spirit started praying and I felt something, and I just told God that from the altar. Almost getting to the house, he just asked, what's happening on your job? How is it? I don't know how I will handle it. I've been deputizing for the role, but it's now different when it's your name on the door and you have to take all the responsibilities. And I asked God to just help me, both in the interview